This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with my daily wrestling news update. AEW's Rampage Premiere did a 0.31 rating. So I believe the Dynamite Premiere a few years ago did around a 0.66 rating. So that's got to be a little bit disappointing for them. SmackDown, that aired the same night, did a 0.58 rating. NXT, which has been having issues with viewership, and also I guess tickets are free for the event, but they haven't been moving as fast for the tapings recently. I guess they're now going back to taping in blocks of episodes rather than live episodes, and next week they're going to be taping 3 episodes in one shot. And of course, August 7th, they also released 13 of their on-air talent, trying to shake things up a bit. Turnover is always good in professional wrestling, in my opinion. Fresh faces are good. Apparently, Nikki Cross's superhero gimmick is still getting booed at house shows, which I can't blame anyone for. It's a highly cheesy gimmick, but the funny part about that whole gimmick is that I guess when there was no fans and they were just piping, they still pipe in the fake crowd sounds, but the writers actually thought that that gimmick would be over, but crowds have been crapping on it. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll have none other than the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, for a live interview. Here he is holding the Blood Hunters Texas Championship that he's still undefeated for, as well as the original World Class Pro Wrestling Texas Championship that his friend Craig owns. Paid about $12,000 for it, and Craig also owns some of Kerry Von Erich's boots and some Von Erich robes and some Ric Flair robes. Pretty interesting guy. Someone says, wonder how Triple H feels about his father-in-law releasing NXT, guys. Well, it's his father-in-law's company. He can do whatever he wants. And the fact of the matter is, NXT is pretty much a dead brand these days. Somebody says it's actually sad when you can't even give away tickets. Next thing you know, you got to pay people to get in. Well, Impact Wrestling actually did that here in my town of Ottawa when they came here in 2017. They offered people $50 to come watch their Impact tapings through the Angie's Models Talent Agency here in Ottawa. And the sad thing is, Impact is even less popular now since then. The only thing keeping Impact relevant, and NWA relevant for that matter, is the exposure that AEW is giving those brands. Someone says they're trying to give Nikki Cross the Hurricane Helms vibe. I didn't like the gimmick on Hurricane either. He was best as 3 count. Big Richard, would WWE ever do a show in Afghanistan? I believe they did possibly do a tribute to the troops over there. Gerardo says he never found NXT to be as good as people hyped it to be. I've never been able to sit through a full NXT episode. I've only seen the highlights. It doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. So that's the main news. So check out my interview with Mr. Kevin Sullivan tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be doing a lot of fan questions. I interviewed Bobby Fulton of the Fantastics on Sunday, and that has had a lot of good feedback. So we also air a lot of our content on the Hannibal TV Facebook page. Follow us on there at the Hannibal TV, and on Twitter at the Hannibal TV. And I can't end without giving the Great North Wrestling upcoming event in Kingston, Ontario, a plug. That's going to be a big event coming up August the 28th, featuring the Blood Hunter against Rene Dupree. Speaking of the undefeated Texas champion, and there's going to be 5 women's matches on that card. Jeremy Prophet against Mike Bailey. More event information at thehannibaltv.com.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos,